Hello everyone, welcome to this next session on Java Swing components. And in today's session we are going to deal with two more components which are extremely useful in creating an GUI interface. The first one is called as the JText field and the second one is called as the JButton. So remember in the previous session we spoke about labels. We saw how to design a label and we saw how to insert the label into the frame. Now in today's class we'll talk about the text field component. So what is a text field component? The component basically helps you to add the data into the text field. We know that the text field component helps you to edit the data or edit the single line of text. And in order to add this text field component, you have to inherit the class which is called as a text field class from the JText component class. Now this is evident from the Java Swing hierarchy which I have shown you in the previous session. So in order to add any Java component, we need to have different constructors. Now I have given you the list of constructors here. You have a constructor called as a JText field which does not take any parameters or arguments, so it creates a new text field. You have a constructor called JText field which takes an argument called text which is of the type string. Now this is what we are going to use in the program. You have another constructor which takes two arguments. One is the string argument and the second one is the integer argument. The integer argument helps you to find out how many columns are there in that particular text field. And you have another constructor which only takes the integer value where you are satisfying the number of columns. Now let us directly jump into the program and see how to create this JText field or a text field, as simple as it is. Now on the right hand side you can see the sample output. I have created two text fields within a frame. The title of the frame is text field demo. Now you have imported this javax.swing.star. We know that javax.swing is a package and we are importing all the classes of this particular package. Now text field demo is a main method class. In the main method class I am creating an instance of a JFrame called f and I am passing this value text field demo. Now this will help me to get the title which you can see on the frame. Now I am creating two variables t1 and t2 of this class JText field. Now I am creating the component text field component or a text field object by using this statement t1 is equal to new JText field. So you know that JText field is a constructor. You can see that here JText field is a constructor and I am passing this string text, that is the constructor I am using. So I am passing this text as an argument. So here the argument is welcome to Java. So this is the default text which appears in the text field. I am setting the boundaries of the text field where I specify the xy coordinates, the width and the height. I am creating another text field component called t2. I am passing the value text field as a default text and I am setting the boundaries of that text field t2 as well. Now once I am done with that, now the next important thing would be to add these two text fields into the frame. So using the frame object I am adding the t1 and t2 into the frame and I am setting the size of the frame and I am setting the layout of the frame to null and I am setting the visibility of the frame to true. So once you are done with this, this is the output you are going to get, where you can see that you have two text fields, that is one text field and the second text field. So you can see that the default text is appearing here, that is one welcome to Java and another one is the default text field which shows that the text field itself is the string which is available in the default text. So now next we shall see one more component which is very widely used in designing a GUI interface, is called as a JButton. In order to create a JButton you have to make use of the class called JButton. Now this JButton also comes with constructors. There are the three constructors which I have shown here. So you have JButton constructor, JButton with string s. So this is one constructor which will take the string argument and you can construct a button with an icon also. So in that case you have to make use of this JButton icon I, that is it creates a button with the specified icon object. Now how do you create a JButton? So what you have to do is you have to import javax.swing.star. Now this we have seen this before. javax.swing is a package. You are importing all the classes. Now you are creating an frame object called f, and you are passing this value button example. So it's a constructor, which means that the frame title would be button example. Now you are creating the object called b of the JButton class, and you are passing this value click me, which means that you are using this constructor JButton string s. So it creates a button with the specified text. Now what is the specified text here? The specified text is click me. So this click me appears on this button. Now you are setting the boundaries of the button, that is the xy coordinates, width and height. Then using the frame object, you are adding the button object, which is nothing but b. Then you are setting the size of the frame, you are setting the layout of the frame, and you are setting the visibility of the frame to true. That's it. So you have added you have identified two programs. One is you have identified a program to actually create text fields in your frame, and you have also seen the program on how to add a button into the frame. Now let me take you to the Eclipse and show these two programs, illustrate these two programs by running it. Okay, now let's go to Eclipse now. Here you go. Now this is the program which will illustrate the usage of text field. When I run this code, you can see that the frame is coming, the frame title is coming, and you have two text boxes. So you know that the text boxes are editable. I can type some information here, like this is text box, and similarly you can edit the second text box also. You can say hello world. So you have created two text boxes. So let me close this program and let me show you the next program on JButton. Okay, now this is the program for creating a simple JButton. So let me run this program. So you're getting the output. So you got the button here. You click on this button. Nothing happens because we have not written any action listeners for this. So this is how you create a simple JButton in using swings in Java. Thank you so much for watching this particular session. So I will see you in the next session, where I am going to show how to build a simple swing application using all the swing components you have learned so far, that is the label, the text box, and the JButton. So till then, take care. Bye bye.